NBC News in depth tonight, smoking bans and big tobacco company tactics. About 2,200 cities and towns and counties already have smoking bans on the books. And in places where voters are deciding whether or not to restrict public smoking, NBC's Lee Thompson found tobacco companies are using questionable methods to try to affect the outcome. In depth tonight, our NBC News investigation.
Okay, thank you so much.
Petitioners are out in droves in Ohio. They are collecting signatures for Smoke-Free Ohio, an anti-smoking initiative they want on the ballot this fall. But just blocks away, a group called Smokeless Ohio is also gathering signatures.
Smokeless Ohio.
What's the difference between Smoke-Free Ohio and Smokeless Ohio? Well, you can't tell by the names. Smoke-Free Ohio would ban smoking in all public places. If Smokeless Ohio passes, smoking would be allowed almost everywhere. Bowling alleys, bars, restaurants. The real difference? Smokeless Ohio is backed by tobacco companies, but you won't find that anywhere on the petition.
It's clearly a wolf in sheep's clothing. It makes it sound like they're trying to protect people when they're doing just the opposite.
And it's not just happening in Ohio. Here in Arizona, there are also two initiatives likely to be on the ballot. One is called Smoke-Free Arizona. It's backed by health groups. The other is the Arizona Non-Smoker Protection Act, which certainly sounds like it's in favor of a ban on smoking in public places, but it turns out to be almost entirely funded by the R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company.
And some of that money is paying for a professional public relations person who claims the tobacco industry is looking out for people who don't smoke.
We're proud to have their support and certainly the industry's attention and focus on the rights of non-smokers.
Are you a registered voter?
But are the tobacco companies playing fair? When NBC News approached petition gatherers with our hidden cameras, they never told us they were being paid by cigarette makers. In fact, they implied just the opposite.
Do you smoke?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is the Non-Smoker Protection Act.
So if I'm a non-smoker, that's the one to do?
Yeah.
So this is a good one if you're a non-smoker?
Because I have asthma, and that's why I believe in this.
This basically is a ban then on smoking?
Yeah.
Well, that is just not true. If you really read the 7-page Arizona Non-Smoker Protection Act, you'll see it allows smoking almost anywhere liquor is sold. So why then do they call it an act to protect non-smokers? Listen to this petitioner.
They have to write it that way to get non-smokers to sign it. It's a political ploy.
Well, I don't think it's misleading at all, and I would encourage anybody that signs a petition, just as I would encourage a voter, make sure you understand.
We are concerned because they have shown that they will stop at nothing and spend many millions of dollars to try to lie to the public.
Health advocates say what really worries them is by deliberately confusing voters with these statewide initiatives, tobacco companies may have found a way to override local smoking bans across the country. Lee Thompson, NBC News, Phoenix, Arizona.